good?
You know, I got my old Shaqs. I'm gonna put my old Shaqs on and do a video. You don't want to do no video. You only with battle rappers.
Who?
You only with the battle rappers. You don't want to even battle.
What battle rappers?
Battle rappers. You with all the battle rappers. I think Shotgun Shug and
no,
whoever
that's
else.
my first cousin.
I heard that's
my first cousin. Yeah, my first cousin. And, you know, Big Arsenal, he the homie. Hey, I just saw Pascal Siakam got 140 million. I wish I was 30 again. Pascal Siakam got 140 racks. You good?
140 million racks, right?
Yeah, 140 million.
What about
racks.
you though? Like, but let me ask you a question. You opening up pizza? You opening up pizza store? What's up with that pizza store you open up? I'm running down on you. What's up with that?
Oh yeah, Papa John's. That's mine now.
I saw that. What do you mean it's yours? What's yours? What's yours exactly?
It's mine. The dude is out and I'm in.
Wait, hold on. You got a store. Don't throw ketchup on the spaghetti sauce, Unc.
Listen, all that is mine. The whole thing is mine.
What?
No, I'm just messing around. I'm just messing around.
So you took.
Who you like this year? Lakers, Clippers, Rockets? Who you got?
I'm biased. No, I'm biased. You know, any team that my daughter godfather on, like, you know, Iman, I go with there.
Oh,
but
yeah, that's the homie too, Iman. Shout out to Iman Shumba. What up, big dog?
Any team he's on, but you know, I want to see how the Nets do.
Okay, so you talking about when KD and Kyrie get healthy?
Yeah, I guess. Okay. Are they unhealthy right now?
Well, yeah, KD gonna be out for a couple months, right?
Yeah, but what about Kyrie?
Kyrie can't do it by himself.
I want to ask you a question. Can you answer a question for me? I want to ask you a question. So you're an honest guy, right?
Right.
Why do people compare? They try to compare Jordan to LeBron, right? And when I watch Jordan's tapes and I watch LeBron, it's too complete, in my opinion. I'm not really a big basketball fan. You know, I'm on it now, but it's two complete different players. But what's the comparison? Because of what Jordan did that was so great? Or like, what, in your opinion?
I don't really know the comparison. And then they say Mike and LeBron. What about Kobe?
Kobe as well.
Him?
Yeah, Kobe's the man. I'm just saying.
But you know what's crazy? I was watching an interview from Mike today, and Mike said he will never entertain the conversation of who's the best because there's a lot of people that influence his game, and he don't want to be disrespectful.
So he believed in respecting his elders.
Yes, he respects his elders. So, you know, good thing about Kobe and LeBron, even though they're compared to Mike, they still made a name for themselves. So, you know, it's always going to be barbershop talk, podcast talk, who's the best, who's better. But another point, a lot of people don't talk about different generations because our generations, we got the flag and foul to do and, you know, still stay in the game. Now, like if you flag and foul somebody, you get kicked out the game and people don't do hard fouls and all that stuff. So if you're going to start comparing people, you have to talk about which era. Like, for example, could LeBron play when Mike was playing against the Bad Boys? We don't know, right? And if Golden State was playing in our era and we was allowed to touch Steph Curry up, would they win three championships? We'll never know. See what I'm saying? So it's just good, entertaining talk. But to me, my favorite is always going to be Dr. J and Mike. Period. Like I love Kobe, I love LeBron, but you know, based on what Mike said, you know, a lot of people influence his game. If you ask me who the best ever is Dr. J, because he paved the way for everybody. And then Mike came, and then Magic came, you know.
But can I say that? And I want to ask you this question, too. Because, and like I said, please forgive me. I'm not a basketball analyst like you and a lot of people. But why was, and this answer, don't give me a political answer, please. All right? Turn on Shaq, rapping Shaq.
Got it.
Why did Larry Bird was able to give Michael Jordan a hard time? Why was Larry Bird able to give Michael Jordan a hard time?
Because Larry Bird got this. You know, a lot of, you know, where we come from is jumping and beating people up and all that, but the game, you still got to have this. Because a lot of, I mean, because if you look at a lot of the greats, a lot of them wasn't jumping out the gym. Reggie Miller ain't jumping out the gym. Ray Allen ain't jumping out the gym, but they knew how to come off picks. Rip Hamilton from Detroit, when we lost to them in 2004, that dude was coming off 50 picks because he had it here rather than trying to, outplay and do that. Sometimes you have to outsmart people. Like me, I didn't have to outsmart people because I was straight bully ball.
Yeah,
I'm
you a
bullying
bully.
everybody. Yeah, so a lot of people have to outsmart. And I never got to play against Larry Bird, but they say he was a trash talking dude. They say he used to just people. Wasn't quick, couldn't jump, but right here, he would
So he
get you.
got he
You know
got in
who
your
else is
mind. He
like
got in
that?
your mind.
Yeah, you know who else is like that? Dirk Nowitzki. Dirk Nowitzki was like that too. He can't jump.
Really?
Oh yeah, Dirk. Oh yeah, Dirk. Outsmart you and outplay you. And if you have this, like, I'd rather play with guys that have this rather than guys that can run real fast and jump out the gym. And like if you look at all the teams that I won on, besides me and Kobe, everybody had this. Big Shot Bob, Derek Fisher, B. Shaw, Gary Payton, Lonzo Mourning, like everybody had that.
So you think because they stopped? I heard. Is it because of you that they stopped the breaking of the rim when they started
Of course, of
fouling?
course.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's,
yeah, yeah. He breaking the glass, huh?
and it's
Huh?
also because of me. You got big guys shooting jumpers now. Because don't nobody,
Yeah.
don't nobody want that funk now low. So everybody's stepping out shooting jumpers now.
Do you feel like the game has gotten too soft?
I don't want to call it soft
Okay,
because
got respect.
it ain't my generation. It's their generation, and they own it. They run it. They got to do what they got to do.
Man,
All I know.
yo, Shaq, yo, chick, yo.
Listen.
Oh, chill. I
Because
respect it. The bag.
because
The bag.
because you know what? After we took over from Michael Jordan, I never seen Michael Jordan bash us. See what I'm saying? It went from Bird to Magic, Isaiah to Mike. They took it over for a while, and then it was kind of nobody took it over. Then me and Kobe took it over. Then the
You did.
Spurs, we go back and forth. I never heard Mike and them say, "Oh, they soft it." So I'm not going to get into that. It's different from my era, but look, it's a new era. Big guys shoot jumpers. Everybody want to shoot threes. Listen,
But a lot
play
of
how
people
you
have
play.
but a lot of people, like I said, and I'm gonna repeat to the people that's watching. I really don't know that much about basketball. I'm biased,
But you know enough though.
Iman
You know
Shumpert is my
about
daughter's
heart.
godfather. I support him. Mike
You
Scott, he's
yep.
he's sponsoring my studio. I support him. So, but I don't really
You
know
might
too
not
much.
you might not know basketball,
And
but you know
James
the
Johnson,
game.
sorry,
Oh yeah, that's my boy. You might not know basketball, but you know the game. You know heart, and you know who can play and who can't play.
I know who can play.
You know
I
that.
know you are the man. You was the man. You was
Oh
breaking
yeah, I
rules. And you
was.
do.
I'm old now, dog.
I think you still got it a little bit. No,
Nah, I'm done.
body hurt when you
Nah,
do
I'm
it.
just done. Look, when your time is up, your time is up.
Why? Let me ask you a question. Do you think that there's a lot of greats that didn't win the chip, and do you think that sort of does something to their career as far like to their legacy? Do you think winning the chip, or do you think that some people is still cemented, even they didn't win the chip, they could still be cemented as one of the greats? Or does the chip, that championship, put you on another plateau?
It's two answers. The
Okay.
homeboy answer is that chip puts you on another level. You ain't got the chip, you ain't nothing. To us, how we grew up. But in reality, you have to have a great team to win a championship. A lot of guys didn't really have great teams. Like I got four, couldn't have done it without Kobe, couldn't have done it without D Fish, couldn't have done it without Big Bob. A lot of the great guys like Malone and Barkley and those guys, they didn't have those extra pieces. So again, it's a two-part answer. To us from the hood, you ain't got the chip, you ain't got the man. So
Mm.
but in real life, you always got to have the correct team to win. And every time I won, I always had a nice team. Couldn't have done without D Wade
Respect.
and
So
GT.
it's really in your so no person in the NBA has ever won a chip without having the backup of a team.
Exactly. And if you look at every championship run, it's a guy that doesn't really get all the credit that's done most of the work. My favorite thing was
Mm.
my favorite clip was when Jordan was getting double teamed, and he looked at Kerr. He said, "Hey, they double teamed me. I'm gonna throw it to you." And Kerr said, "Don't worry about it. As soon as you throw it to me, I'm gonna hit it." Right? he hit that shot. I can
Mm-hmm.
remember one time the Bulls were playing Charles Barkley and them. Horace Grant got the rebound. He kicked it out to Paxson. That was a big shot. Big plays by Rodman and all that. And remember when I think it was our third championship. We were playing Sacramento, and we almost lost the game. I had a rebound. I hit it back. It came in my hand. Vlade tapped it back to Big Shot Bob at the top of the key. He nails it. Plays like that change the whole series. So you're always going to get your 1-2 punch to do all the work, but it's always like the unsung heroes, like the guys you don't really hear about. In every championship, every year, every season.
Last question I have for you, and I appreciate you coming live with me. Last question. Do you really feel like, and I know you got to be political, but do you really feel like they're doing Carmelo Anthony wrong? Do you really feel like that? Or do you feel that he put himself in that position in order for teams not to want to pick him? Or I don't know his reasons. I'm not on the inside. You know what I mean? And I tell you what I mean from the outside. I remember when the Knicks first got Amari Stoudemire. The Knicks did good. I don't know what,
Right.
he turned, and nobody gives Stoudemire credit like that. I mean, Melo's is the man, but nobody gives Stoudemire credit like that. When he first got to the Knicks, that run with him, Sean, all of, he turned that around, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I don't know. I could be wrong, though.
How old is Carmelo?
About to be 40, pushing 40, 38,
Okay,
37.
So you got all these young GMs that don't know nothing about basketball, but they know about analytics. So in their mind, they're probably saying, Carmelo's too old. We're gonna go with the younger guy. And then, so I don't really know how that works. I just know when you get older, your superstar status goes. Oh, he's 35. When you get older, your superstar
but that's
status.
But that's not fair, OG, because
you're right. But
Rasheed Wallace. Okay.
Yeah, but hold on. When you get old, your superstar status turns to regular status. So even though he's Carmelo Anthony, they're like, you 35, you 36. Can he still play? I think if you put him in the right situation, you know what I think he should do? Go sign with the Lakers. Come off the bench. Just come off the bench, give LeBron a breather, and then every time he touches, shoot it. And that'll put him on a great team. That'll put him in a chance to win.
But what if the Lakers don't want to sign him?
I wish somebody would sign him because I still think he has a lot left in the tank, and I would love to see him get put in a good situation where he can get one. When
do people know when to just hang it up? In your opinion, they never feel like to hang it up, right?
We never know.